Yeah, I'm him signing in on y'all. Yeah, hit that subscribe button for me. Share the video. You know what I'm saying? Share this video. You know, let's talk about Coach Prime. Coach Prime, y'all can take that Coach Prime crap out of the equation because he can't coach. Okay? First of all, you got too much stuff going on to coach. Let me wind that back. You got too much stuff going on to coach. You got too much stuff going on to coach. I mean, as you see, when he be going meeting and all these meetings that and all these interviews that he have to do with all these contracts with all these people, he got Nike. He had to jump on the plane and go meet with them and go do speak. You know, he had to go speak at their press conference or whatever they having, whatever event that they having. He had to jump on the plane and go there. Okay, he got Afflex. He had to go do meetings with Afflex. He all up in that. He had to do little commercials and do all this stuff with Afflex. You see what I'm saying? Then you got, who else he with? I mean, like I say, he got too much stuff going on. You got too much stuff going on to coach. You can't coach and have all that going on. You feel me? You cannot focus on your team and focus on all positions of the field. You the head coach. You got 22 positions to focus on. You cannot focus on 22 positions and you got all this other stuff going on in your personal life. Then you got this girlfriend, Karuchi. You gotta give her some of your time. Dude, you maxed out. And like I say, he'll never be a coach. He'll never be nothing as long as he got all this going on. You know, you got to go. Then you got contracts with, I don't know if he got contracts with Gucci, Amari, and all these stores, Louis Vuitton. I don't know if he got his hand in that or not, but I think he do. But dude, like I say, you got too much going on to coach. Like I say, Colorado don't care. I'm doing this to enlighten the dumb people. The people who sitting here talking about Coach Prime, oh, he should go to the NFL and oh, he should do this. Coach Prime don't go to the NFL because Coach Prime know he can't coach in the NFL. You'll be fired the first day because you don't know how to coach. First of all, you haven't learned how to coach. And the reason why you haven't learned how to coach because you got too much crap going on. Come on, man. Do I have to show y'all everything? Do I have to tell y'all everything? Darn, do the math. Dude, you got too much going on. And that's the same thing just like his son Shedeur. You got too much crap going on, the quarterback. You don't find a quarterback, you don't find no athlete that has everything going on as them Sanders do. Shedeur, you the quarterback for the Cleveland Browns, but look what all you got going on. You got your shoe deal. You trying to get your record deal signed. You want to rap. You got a contract with Louis Vuitton. You got to go fly and do model clothes and all this. And then you got to try to study your playbook. Be ready for the season. You got too much going on. And like I say, until these Sanders stop sticking their hand in everything that they got going on, they never going to be nothing in their main profession. And see, this is something that y'all didn't know. But you know now that I'm telling you. Because I am him. And I have to tell y'all stuff. But yeah, this is why he'll never be no good great coach at Colorado. This is why Shedeur Sanders will never be a good quarterback at Cleveland. You can't focus, bruh. You can't focus on your profession when you got too much stuff going on in your life. You feel me? All the stuff that they got going on. Then he want to talk about God. Tell me, where do he got time for God at? I got time today. I'm listening. Where do Deion Sanders got time for God at? He always want to talk about God this and God that. Bro, you ain't got not 1 inch of, you don't have a 1 second for God. See, that's why God says in the Bible, it's not good to work your fingers down to the bone. That means he's saying that, maybe he's saying that because you taking up his time. You taking up so much time in your life that you ain't got time for God. Maybe that's why God said that. It's not good to work your fingers down to the bone. Why work like that and tomorrow is going to be staring at you again? That's what the Bible says. But like I say, you got too much stuff going on, bro. You ain't got time to focus on that team. You ain't got time to do recruiting. You trusting other people to do the stuff for you. That's why come you can't get it right. That's why come y'all not gonna win. Everybody was in Colorado was thinking that Deion, you was gonna make us win. Everybody was thinking that you, Deion, was gonna do this. But Deion got there and said, no, I'm not gonna do nothing. I'm gonna let my coaches up under me do it. I'm too busy to do it. I'm too busy to do some recruiting. You know, I'll let them do their job. That's what I'm paying them for. Right? I got my Aflac commercial. I got Gatorade commercial. I got ESPN to sit down and do commercial, do interview with them. I got Nike. I got my shoe brand. You know, I got Louis Vuitton. You know, I got all this stuff going on. I got my girl, Carucci, to spend time with. You know, I got too much going on. I ain't got time to do the coach no football team. But I'll take the paycheck. Come on, bruh. That's it. I just put it to you. I put it to you. Now you know. That's why Colorado and that's why Deion is not a good coach. I'm him signing out.